video. Got a different backdrop. Do you like this? Doesn't it look kind of like fall-y? It's great. It's excellent. So I just got off work and, oh, I hope this isn't gonna be too echoey. It should be fine. So I just got off work and today I'm filming another Vlogoween episode. It's another story time. I'm sorry, it's hard for me to vlog through the week because I work ridiculous hours. Like I work 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. So usually I'm sleeping during the day, so that's why I don't vlog and I don't have time to vlog. Like if I tried to vlog right now, you would just see me eating breakfast because I always try to eat something before I go to bed, and then you'd see me editing my video for tonight because that seemed like a good idea to wait until the day of to edit it. And then you'd see me going to sleep. So that's the most boring vlog in the world. So I put together this vlog, like I thought about it all night and I said, let's do it. Because I was running out of ideas and I think this one should be decent. If this camera dies, I swear to goodness, I'm gonna lose it. Without further ado, let's get into today's Vlogoween episode, which is creepy urban legends from states that I used to live in. If that sounds interesting to you, keep watching. If not, keep watching anyway. It's fine. I don't care. Anyways, let's get into the video. Also, disclaimer, if you see me looking down, it's because I wrote these all out on a piece of paper so I wouldn't forget them. I wrote down as many details as I could without making this video too long. I wrote down a whole bunch of details. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm reading off of a paper that I have planned this all out on. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Anyways, let's get into the actual video right now. 1. Vermont, where I currently live, where I've lived most of my life. The Hayden family curse. Dun, dun, dun. So, William Hayden was a wealthy landowner. It's fine. We're off to a good start. So, back in the 1800s, William Hayden was a wealthy landowner in Albany, Vermont, which is like way up north. Okay, it's like it's way up there. I'll throw in a little map here to show you where Albany, Vermont is. It's way up there. And he had a mother-in-law who was just as wealthy, but he never repaid her. And as I was reading this urban legend, it was saying that like she kept asking him for money and he would never pay her back. So she got really upset. And all of a sudden she mysteriously fell ill and was convinced that William Hayden was poisoning her. So before she took her last dying breath, she said, "The Hayden name will die in the 3rd generation, and the last to bear the name will die in poverty." And it's said that the Hayden family barely made it another 100 years. They faced a whole bunch of financial catastrophes as well as illness, and they essentially died out. The estate apparently up in Albany is still around today. I guess it's a private family home now. And it's said that it's haunted with paranormal activity, mysterious lights, as well as phantom music. Now, I also read that the guy who bought the estate after the Haydens died out or whatever was using Chinese immigrants as labor slaves, working slaves. So I don't know if that's true or not, but apparently that estate's got some bad voodoo juju in it, and I would not buy it. I wouldn't even go and visit it. I don't even want to go near it. I don't even know where it is. I tried to look and I couldn't find it, but yikes. Number 2, Massachusetts and the Curse of Giles Corey. Giles? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. So I didn't really officially live in Massachusetts, but I did go to school there. I went to school in Beverly, Massachusetts. So I technically lived there for 4 years, kind of on and off, because on breaks I would come home, but like I went to college there, so obviously that's where I lived. So I found this creepy urban legend, and it's based around the Salem witch trials, of course. Like, Salem's great. I love Salem, Massachusetts. I've been there a few times. It's excellent. It feels Halloween-y all year round, so it's great. So an American farmer, I can't talk. An American farmer, Giles Corey, or Giles, I'm not really sure. I think I'm gonna go with Giles. It's probably Giles. He was accused of witchcraft along with his wife, Martha, during the Salem witch trials. Now, I guess he refused to enter any kind of plea, like he didn't plead guilty or not guilty, and they weren't having it. So they decided to try to torture him by adding heavy stones onto him, and essentially he was crushed to death. Could you imagine? And I guess he never confessed, but again, they say that he cursed the town. And for generations, his apparition appears in the cemetery before something very terrible in town is about to happen. Apparently, this happened with the 1914 fire that burned down a large portion of the town. I did not know about that. And it's also said that the Salem's sheriff's office was cursed until 1991 when they moved to Middleton, to a different location, like a different like police station location. But before that, I guess in 1696, a heart attack killed George Corwin 4 years after he presided over the trials. So I don't know if he was a sheriff or what, but he died of a heart attack. Keep that in mind. Next, in 1970s, Robert E. Cahill suffered a rare blood disease, a heart attack, and a stroke while in office. And I guess Robert advised that the sheriff before him suffered some kind of blood ailment, which forced him to retire. And then that sheriff had taken over for his dad, who suffered a heart attack. And the previous sheriff suffered a heart attack as well. So Robert was convinced that this guy cursed the sheriff's department. Like he thought that it was cursed. And I guess the two sheriffs who presided after Cahill suffered large legal troubles. But in 1991, when they moved to Middleton, it seemed to have broken the curse, and nobody's had any blood diseases or heart attacks since then. How weird is that? Isn't that creepy? That's really strange. It's interesting. I wonder if he actually really did curse the town. And lastly, number 3, Nevada, Area 51. Now, we all know what Area 51 is. I feel like I don't have to explain it. But apparently this is like, it's kind of an urban legend, I guess, because nobody really knows what happens at Area 51, and it's in the middle of freaking nowhere. Okay, I've been on the extraterrestrial highway in Nevada, insert picture here, and it's so desolate. And I've even been out to the Little Alien, which is like in the middle of nowhere. Like there's nothing for miles, and then you come across this little motel and there's nothing else either way. Like it's so desolate and it's weird. Hold on, I feel like you guys are falling. Like it's so desolate out there, and I remember when I was out there, like it was so quiet. I feel like this is like crooked. It's so desolate out there, and it's so quiet that your ears ring. Like my ears were just ringing when I was out there because it's so quiet. Like when you go from the hustle and bustle of Las Vegas and the city, and then you drive 2.5 hours out to the middle of nowhere, and there's like a population of 42 and everyone was at this like motel, like it's desolate, it's quiet, and my ears were just ringing the whole time. So if you take a look at this picture, the little line going out in between the sign and that satellite is literally the road. And there is nothing on either side, just to give you kind of an idea of just how desolate this place really is. Like, that is the road, and that's all. And it was so cold. It was chilly. It was like November, I think, when I went out there. Chilly. So it said that everything from time travel, genetic experiments, and alien autopsies are a common thing that occur at Area 51. Are any of these true? We don't know. And only a few people know what actually happens at Area 51. Some of the rumors that swirl around about Area 51 are the 1947 Roswell, New Mexico crash was actually a Soviet aircraft piloted by mutated little people, and the wreckage remains on the grounds of Area 51, and that's why they built that base there. I've never heard about this. Like, when I was reading this, I was like, what in the fresh hell is this? I was like, I've never heard of this ever a day in my life. So I'm not sure how accurate that is, or if this person just threw it on their website just to throw it on there. I don't know. But that's one of the rumors, apparently, what I've never heard. Another one is I've heard this one. Some believe that the government officials filmed the 1969 moon landings in one of the base's hangars. Now, I have heard about this one. I have heard that the moon landing was staged, that they filmed it at Area 51 to just make it look like we were the first people on the moon. Is that true? I don't know. I'm not sure anyone knows, unless, like, you were part of the astronauts who went there. And maybe even then, maybe they were paid off not to say anything. I don't know. And apparently Area 51, I kind of knew about this. They have a commuter airline that flies from McCarran in Las Vegas to Area 51. They transport workers, and there's also a bus that brings workers in as well. Now I've like read some things about different things. Like, one time I saw something where there's tunnels underground at Area 51. Like, they've built these huge tunnels that like go for miles and miles and miles, and there's like alien people running the shuttles. Like, I don't know how accurate that is. I don't even remember where I saw that from. I don't even remember like where I saw it. If I can like screenshot an article or something about it, I'll throw it in here. But I feel like I remember like reading that or watching a YouTube video where people said there were tunnels that went for miles, and like there were like 7-foot tall beautiful alien people. I don't even know. I don't know. So that's Area 51. That's not really a super creepy urban legend, but it is kind of weird to think about, like, what happens at Area 51. Like, it's such a secretive place. Like I've heard that there's sensors in the road, so they can tell when someone's approaching before you're even close. Like, I've heard they have sensors like so far out they can feel the vibrations of your car before you even get there. You also have to be super careful, because if you blow past the gate, and you could be pressed with like a hefty fine, as well as you have to go to court, I believe, because I was watching a video where this tour group accidentally blew past the sign saying don't go any further, and he had to go, like, they almost all had to go to court, and some of the people were from England. Like, it's Las Vegas, people come from all over, so they're not going to come back just to go to court. So yeah, so I've never been out to Area 51. It's not somewhere I went when I was out there. I did go to the Little Ollie Inn, and that's about, I think I saw that was about an hour and a half from Area 51. Don't quote me, because I'm not exactly sure. I'm not even sure exactly where it is, but I did kind of like a Google Maps search, and I think it was about an hour and a half out. And the Little Ollie Inn is already like an hour or 2 hours, I think, outside of Las Vegas. I think it was about 2 hours that it took. But I don't know. It's interesting. It's I think it's just the not knowing that's like creepy. It's like, what's happening there? Like, what's going on there? What's even there? Like, who knows? You know, maybe it is they're just building specialized weapons, you know, who knows? But it's just interesting. I think it's just, it's kind of weird. Like, are there aliens at Area 51? And apparently, like, it's the extraterrestrial highway is a great place for looking for UFOs. And I would imagine so, because I bet at night it's super dark. I went in the day, but it's so clear and the air is so fresh. Like, the air in Las Vegas, not fresh at all. The air out there, super fresh and great. So, I'll probably link that video below. I'll link the video of like my alien hunting below. You guys can watch it. I don't watch any of my videos anymore, but you guys can watch that. I'll have it in the description box below, or throw it up in a card, which I don't know how to do. So if I can figure that out, I'll put it up there. But anyways, those are 3 of the creepy urban legends from each state that I have lived in. There's tons of creepy urban legends. I was gonna do urban legends from states I visited, but I've been literally all over this country. I've been all over the United States, so this would have been a like 2-hour video. It's already a 17-minute video. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the 3 urban legends that I came up with from each state I've lived in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more adventures and videos. Like, what's happening? Is there, like, the whole state of Vermont burning down? I've never heard so many sirens in my life. Do I live in New York City? Anyways, I'm gonna start screaming and go finish editing my video from yesterday and stop talking because we're coming up on 20 minutes, Caitlin. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.